Today I'm reviewing something that I've wanted to get for a long time. I've got a wired CarPlay system in my truck and in my other car. So I'm going to test this Carlinkit, this Ultra HD version, and then I also have a non-UHD version. I'm going to test both these out, see if I can turn my wired CarPlay into wireless CarPlay. And then also they have some other features like running YouTube and Netflix if you're sitting and watching your son's baseball game or something and you want to pass the time and project it to your car infotainment screen. Just to give you an idea on the size, this kind of gives you an idea how big the UHD version is. Got some vents there on the back. This one has a USB on the side. That's the front, and it has there's a little light bar right here. And in addition to that, it does have the SD card slot and USB-C. The older version is a little bit, you can kind of see it's a little bit smaller. This also has the SD card slot and USB-C. So let's jump into the cars, test them out. I'm going to test them today on a CarPlay system that's in a Kenwood deck. It's an aftermarket deck. And then I have an Android wired CarPlay system I'm also going to test in as well, just to kind of give you guys a feel for how it behaves on both systems. So let's get to it. All right, out here in the car. Now I've got this older Kenwood deck. Now this just supports wireless CarPlay. So typically I would take this little USB connection, plug it in here, and then just directly plug this into my phone. That works fine, but it is annoying to get into your car and constantly have to be plugging in and unplugging your phone. It's nice to have wireless CarPlay. So let's check that feature out first and see if that works. So the first thing we're going to do is plug the USB-C connection directly into this T-box. Directly into the side there. And then what you'll see is on the front of this box, you'll see these lights turn on. So as it boots up, you'll see kind of a RGB LED system on the front of this. So there it goes. Now it's booted up. And you'll see this intelligent connection system. And that's just basically simulating what your phone might do with CarPlay. Okay, so the default screen looks as you'd expect, but there is an automatic connection that happens. So currently my phone is connected through Bluetooth. So there it goes, that's a wireless connection. So it doesn't take too long to connect. It's connected just as it would be through USB-C. So the only thing that's connected is this little box. You could stash it in here or whatever you want to do. So not too bad. If I want to play some music, I can play music here. You know, I didn't feel huge amounts of lag in any of the screen, the buttons or anything. When you click around, it's very responsive. You know, you can do your typical CarPlay functions. This is actually coming up from my phone, so it's extremely quick. You can basically do everything you do with CarPlay wirelessly as you would do plugged in. So that's nice. All right, I'm going to go ahead and turn this down because I don't want to get a copyright strike, but I'm going to play some music here. So it's playing now. I'll play maybe just a second of it. All right. But it does have, you know, similar functions. When you click on that, it'll go full screen for your music. If you click on the little divider, you can do the exact same thing you do with CarPlay. So it's basically CarPlay wirelessly now. I don't have to plug my phone in and unplug it every time I want to use the CarPlay system, which is exactly what I wanted to do. Now I'm going to show you, move on to you know, the YouTube functionality, which is kind of cool. You can actually play YouTube or Netflix directly from this. Hey, real quick, if you've seen enough and you just want to buy this thing right now, go head over to their website. I put a link in the description and in the comments. And I've got the easiest coupon code in the world, the car guy. They do give you this little circle to kind of go back to the menu. So this is part of the CarLink menu system. So when you click here and you get this, you can actually go back to home, exiting completely out of CarPlay. So you're just using the menu system on this box itself, which is a completely separate menu system. If you really wanted to, you could stream the same music through here as you do through CarPlay. You don't necessarily need to use CarPlay to do that. So this offers sort of a wireless music playing system directly in it. And then it also offers playing things like YouTube and Netflix. So you can connect directly to your phone as a hotspot. If you don't want to buy a SIM card, you can actually put a SIM card in this and let it connect directly to cell phone networks. But if you don't want to do that, you can actually use this device, go to the home screen here, go to settings, and you can set this up on Wi-Fi. And I will set it up here, and you'll get this message that opening Wi-Fi will disconnect your current wireless or CarPlay. So you can't use CarPlay or Android Auto at the same time you're trying to use kind of the direct menu system on this, so which makes sense. Now that we've connected to Wi-Fi here, just as an example, if I wanted to pull open YouTube, but as you can see, it works. We'll pull open some Matt's Off-Road Recovery, one of my favorite channels. Okay.
On the Spud truck today, we've got Rhett on the front.
The Spud truck.
Suspension things. We've got Colin on the back.
So, as you can see, it works fine. If you're doing Netflix, it's going to be the same exact experience. If you're going to do Netflix, you go back to the home screen. You can click on the app down there, and it's pretty cool. Really, really neat. And, you know, I don't have my Netflix account signed in right now, but it's the same experience as YouTube. And you do have a APK installer, so you can install other applications on this if you want to. You can get Spotify. Quite a bit of features packed into these little boxes beyond just CarPlay. Really quick menu system. I mean, it's super fast. Got Chrome built in, of course, because it's Android. It's Android 13 on this. You can do some shopping while you're sitting here too. I mean, most people do this from their phones, but I know a lot of you guys have very large screens on your newer cars, a lot larger than this one, so it'd probably be a nice experience if you're just sitting there watching something on it. Let's do a little speed test here. I'm going to turn my Bluetooth on the phone, and we'll see how long it takes to connect to this system. Go back to this screen, and you click Auto Kit on this. Click Auto Kit over here. It should automatically connect to the phone through wireless CarPlay. There we go. So it only takes about, I don't know, maybe 5 or 10 seconds to connect. And if I want to play, you know, YouTube music or whatever it is. All right, so I just connected this little box. It's not quite as fancy, but it still works fine. It's basically the same wireless CarPlay experience. The CarPlay, which actually feels about the same speed, honestly. I think the Tbox, the newer UHD version, is a quad core with more memory, so it feels a tiny bit snappier, but this one is still just as, it's good. You know, it's not bad at all for the responsiveness. It's sort of what you'd expect in I mean, it's all wireless, so this is all just coming from my phone wirelessly through Bluetooth, so it's not like it's directly connected with USB-C. So if you're looking for something to turn your wired CarPlay into wireless, I think this works great. If you're also looking, you know, I see a lot of folks in these message boards, they're always looking to, you know, they're sitting at their son's baseball game, or they're doing something, or they're waiting for their wife to come out of the mall or whatever, and they're always trying to watch one of these networks, you know, YouTube, Netflix, whatever it is, while they're parked in the car, of course, not driving around. Let's hope that none of you take this device and watch it while you're driving. Please don't do that. We don't need more stupidity on the road. But yeah, it works great. It's fast. That's how it works inside this CarPlay system. I'm going to go ahead and show you how it works. It's almost the same experience on Android, really no difference. So if you have a wired Android Auto stereo, one of those aftermarket stereos, or something from the manufacturer, same experience there. It's going to be just like this. All right, now that we've tried it on a CarPlay system, we're going to go in this little Toyota Corolla. It's got an Android Auto system, like an aftermarket deck. We're going to see if these things work in that as well. Jumped in the daughter's Corolla here. If you have one of these Android systems like this that only have wired CarPlay, this should be a good test for you as well. We're going to plug this in. Okay, so it's working. Now we have wireless CarPlay on a aftermarket Android system. Oh, and we have the owner of the vehicle right here. What do you think of wireless CarPlay?
I like it.
Yeah. Okay, so it's connected, and now it's gonna we can't play music because you'll get copyright. But it is very quick. Like this is all wireless, and it's pulling from my phone. So that's it. Looks like it works in multiple different systems. Android Auto, if you've got a wired deck that has Android Auto or CarPlay, this will turn it into wireless CarPlay and pretty easily. And then it also does YouTube and Netflix and all the other cool stuff. A couple things. They did send me these 2 boxes to test out, and I told them I'm not going to do a review unless I can figure out if I actually like them and if I think they're usable and reliable for people. So after I used them for a week or so and I felt comfortable doing a video on it, I do the video. I have an affiliate link in the description. If you want to buy one, it helps the channel out. If you want to go directly to their site, I still think they're a decent product. So back here in the office, which one would I choose personally? Would I go with the old one or the new Tbox UHD? I think I would go with this new one if I had the choice, mainly because the interface on this was just a little bit faster. It's got a little bit more RAM. I think it's an octa-core actually, and I think this one's a quad-core, but I'd have to double check on their website. The big thing about this white one, it does also do HDMI out and some other things that I didn't demo in this video. I didn't have test boxes like rear DVDs in the system, but this can actually project to those as well. This one cannot. Both of them are great for wireless CarPlay. If you're just looking for wireless CarPlay or wireless Android Auto, I think you can't go wrong with either of these. Where this one shines a little bit, I noticed in like YouTube, when I tried to load YouTube on this older box, it ended up telling me that it needed to update YouTube, the app. And you can update apps on this version of Android. It's Android 13 on both of them. But I just didn't spend the time, couldn't really figure out how to update it. I couldn't update it over the air. I'm guessing there needs to be a new image loaded on this to get the newer version of YouTube. I could probably contact support and I could probably get that sorted out. But this one just worked. Everything just worked out of the box. Netflix, YouTube, everything. So I'd go with this UHD version if you've got the funds. Anyway, I hope this helps you out. Let me know what you think in the comments if you own one of these and if you like it. Wireless is always nice to have instead of having to plug in every time, and it's a nice bonus to get YouTube and Netflix and all these other features. So anyway, thanks for watching. Till next time.